Today, we're diving into the critical area of youth substance use prevention, examining both its history and its ongoing challenges in the United States. Prevention initiatives, as we know it today, began in the 1970s when the United States and local communities first began implementing general prevention initiatives. However, the focus was not yet on young people. That changed significantly in 1983. Recognizing that traditional law enforcement was addressing only one piece of the war on drugs, the Los Angeles Department partnered with a local school district and led to the creation of the Drug Resistance Education Program, which is most commonly known as DARE. This program was for elementary students, setting the precedent for direct youth targeted prevention. The evolution continued in 1997 with the passage of the Drug Free Communities Act. This was pivotal. This established the Drug Free Communities, or DFC program. This program was designed with two primary goals. First, establish and strengthen collaboration among communities through local coalitions, and second, directly reduce substance use among youth. The shift to community-wide collaborative efforts remains the backbone of prevention today. To understand the scope of the problem, we must have clear understanding of the terminology. The National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism and SAMHSA categorize drinking into distinct categories or patterns. We start with drinking in moderation, which is simply defined as limiting intake. 2 drinks or less per day for men and 1 drink or less per day for women. This is generally what's considered safe. The concern escalates quickly from there. Next is binge drinking. Binge drinking is defined as consuming alcohol in a pattern that brings the blood alcohol concentration from 0.08% or higher. SAMHSA translates this to 5 or more drinks for males or 4 or more drinks for females on the same occasion in the past month. We then have high intensity drinking, which is 2 or more times that meets the threshold for binge drinking. And then heavy drinking, which involves frequent high consumption, such as 15 or more drinks for men, or 8 for, per or 8. We then have high intensity drinking, which is 2 or more times. We then have high intensity drinking, which meets the criteria of binge drinking 2 or 3. We then have high intensity drinking, which is 2 or more times that meet the threshold for We then have high intensity drinking, which is 2 or more times the threshold for binge drinking in a singular month. Then there's heavy drinking, which involves frequent high consumption, such as 15 or more drinks per week for men or 8 or more drinks per week for women. Finally, the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism defines alcohol misuse as drinking in a manner, situation, or amount or frequency that could cause harm. Under this definition, all underage alcohol use is considered alcohol misuse.